I'm starting on rachandbellacrafts My Daily Spread Challenge, which is a 30-day creative prompt collaboration designed to encourage gentle, meaningful creativity through junk journaling and paper crafting. Who doesn't love paper crafting? So each day, Rachel has provided a simple prompt paired with a creative technique and an interactive element, from hidden journaling cards and layered collage backgrounds to flip-ups, tags, pockets and botanical layering. The collaboration is about enjoying the process rather than perfection and taking time each day to reflect, experiment and create pages that tell your story in your own style. We're going to be exploring themes of gratitude, memories, inspiration, creativity and personal growth. So today is the first day and the prompt is Today I Feel. And I will be creating a hidden journaling card with my thoughts on the day. And here's what I've created. It's very, very simple. I've got some journaling on the back and it just tucks in nicely in the background there. So I'm going to be filling each one of these pages with simple layouts and easy ephemera makes. And I'll also be using the prompts to help me keep up with my daily journaling, something that I have been struggling with for the last couple of months. So I hope you will join me today to make this simple page spread with some secret journaling. So there's two things that I'm going to be doing to make sure that I can keep up with the daily prompts. And the first one is to keep it simple. So I've done nothing more to this journal since I made it. I haven't done anything to the pages. They're still nice and loose. I've still got this temporary topper on the cover and I haven't decided what I'm going to do with the cover yet, but that's what I'm going to leave it as. I'm just going to keep it simple. The second thing that I would suggest people do if they want to try and keep up with the daily prompts and daily journaling is to plan ahead. So have a look at the prompt list and see what you've already got in your stash and then gather some supplies. So I've got some fussy cuts of flowers. I've also cut some of the images from the Shabby Pages kit there. So I've got that together. I've got these little scraps here. And I've got this as well, which is just been lying on my desk. To the side of me, I've got some of the background pages. I've also got some scrappy pieces here. Then in the corner here, I've got some lovely lace and things. Got my washi to the side there. And I've got a couple of stickers and things that I know I'm going to use. So keep a supply handy. And then you might want to think about putting them in a little tray like this. My tray is pretty dirty, I have to say. Just give it a clean. So I like to keep something like this loose on my desk. And then I usually use empty packaging as well. I'll put the scraps of fabric in there. So I'll keep that to the side of me. And yeah, so they're my tips. So let's get started with today's prompt. And today's prompt is Today I Feel. And Rachel has added a little bit of direction of a hidden journaling card. So let's get on with that. So let's grab my first signature. Pop that out the way. I'm just going to be working on one page and this is going to be such a simple layout. So I've got two squares here. So I'm going to pop them like that. And my journaling card is going to go in there. And I've got to think of some kind of focal image. And I might add a little bit of fabric or lace or something like that. I've got this lovely grey. I'm determined to use this. I do need to rip it. I love that. It's so pretty. Lovely grey. And then this goes really nice with it as well. But anyway, we don't need too much. And what else have I got? So I've got some cards I can use here. So that's a lovely card. It's quite large, so I doubt that'll fit in there. So we've got that, and I may actually use a background page and then add an image on top of that. So I'm going to use this lovely image here from one of the collage pages in the Shabby Pages kit, and I'm going to cut that out. So I'm going to cut it all the way. Just sort of do it there, I think. So I'm not too sure how tall I want it. So it's got to be hidden. But you want to be able to pull it out of where you've hidden it from as well. So I think if I just pop it to there and then cover that top, that should work nicely. Keep that for another day. I've got this card here and it's got a nice plain background, so I'll be able to write on that. So I'm just going to glue this in place. Oh, keep on getting that and it's run out. I scrape, let me show you. I scrape that glue and use it. Well, I'll probably do it on here. Let's give it a go. So I use a palette knife because there's quite a bit of wasted glue there. Now I'm not going to glue to the edges because I'll stitch around the card. Okay, so I'm trying to use up as much junk and things that I've got. Lovely. And I think I will round the edges. And add some distressing, so I'm going to keep with my antique linen. Such a beautiful image. And I'm going to add something on the top there, just to finish it off. So I've got these smaller pieces. I would like to use that actually. Yeah, let's use that. No, I'm not going to use it. So I've got this piece with all the scabby bits on there. Right, so I'm going to add just a tiny bit of glue stick there, just to hold it in place before I stitch it. I need one of those tags that I can find my scissors, because I always lose them. And should we just put a nice little bit of flowers there as well. It's been a while since I've worked with such pretty elements, because I am a grunge girl at heart, but I do love florals and vintage, so it's nice to get back into this type of style. I'm going to use my coral glue. Just to keep that in place. Okay, so that is ready for stitching. Let's go back to my page. So we've already got a lovely background there. And because these pages aren't stitched together, I can actually stitch onto them as well, which is great. So I'm not going to round the corners, but I am going to give them some definition. And I need something smaller here. So I've got this lovely little image of a child here. I really don't know what kit this is from, so you'll have to forgive me, but I am going to be using lots of my stash, the stuff I've already cut out, because doing these videos I'm probably not going to have too much time to actually prepare other items. So I'm just going to pop that like that. So it's a very subtle look. And again, I'm going to just add a bit more glue. Just to keep it in place. I'm determined to use these bits of lace that I've got marks on. That's just something simple and perhaps a nice sentiment on there, I think. So I'll just go and grab a sentiment. So I've just got a small little word there, faith. So I'm going to use that, and I think I may use this as well. And perhaps pop it in the background there like that, just to give some contrast. And that'll probably go there, but I'll glue that in a minute. So I'm going to pop these in the sewing machine along with this, and I'll be straight back. I'd like to say that my wonky positioning is intentional, but it isn't. It's just I should have glued the pieces down before I went to the sewing machine. So I'm going to now glue these into place before I change my mind. And I'm just going to glue on the back of two sides here. so that it'll be easy to get my hidden journaling card out. So a bit on the squiff, but hey ho. And I'm going to leave these pieces loose, and I'm just going to just grunge them up a little bit. Because where would we be without a bit of grunge? And I also wouldn't mind putting a little bit of a pop of colour there, like that. So I just need to glue that in place as well. Then I was thinking of just having that placed there. And I've got my hidden journaling card. And it just sort of blends into the background there. So there we have our first page spread, and what I need to do now is go and write on my journaling card. So the prompt is today I feel. So what I've done is I've journaled about how I'm feeling about this collaboration and my concern that I won't be able to do the prompts every day, and a reminder that I need to be gentle on myself and just enjoy what I can do. So that will pop back on there like that, and then in my journal I will keep that in there, and we have our first page spread. So I hope you've enjoyed that very simple collage layout with a hidden journaling card. And I do plan to keep these videos as short as possible so that you can follow along every day and just enjoy the process with me. Now, I say every day, I don't know if I'm going to get some content out every day. It's probably a little bit premature to say that, but I'm going to give it my best shot, and I'll do as much as I can. And if I can't record what I'm doing, then I will show you what I've done and explain the process as well. And if all else fails, I will try and record it and put it up on YouTube as a short and on Instagram as well. So at least you can still see the process that I'm going through as I create each of the journal pages. So I hope you will be crafting along with me during the month of June, and I hope you will also enjoy this collaboration that rachandbellacrafts has put together for us, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.